Hello Gemini, my name is Becky from Northern Star Tarot and welcome to your monthly messages for the month of November. I'll just pull 3 from the Psychic Tarot deck for our past, present and future energies for Gemini. Please check out in the description for the disclaimer and any information about the decks that I use tonight. What's our past energy for Gemini? Past energy for Gemini. Thank you. Intuition. That has just come out in the weekly energy forecast as well. If you've never watched it, give it a watch. It might resonate with you also. And that's for all signs. Sorry, I took a drink before and it's gone down the wrong way. I do apologise. What is the present energy for Gemini? Why? I'm going to take it. Oh my god, that came out as well. Okay. Oh. No, it didn't. I did the weekly energy forecast, or I started doing it. And then I had to stop. But that came out when I started the shuffle for that one. What is the future energy? Clearly it wanted to come out tonight. Future energy for Gemini. Energy is fluid, so you could be in the past, present or future of this. And for our future energy, we've got heartache and loss. Oh my word, that was out in the weekly energy read as well. These have been heavily shuffled, by the way. And the fact that they fire themselves out anyway. I think you definitely need to watch the the weekly energy forecast, given that there's 2 cards that came out in that as well. 3, 4, 5. So we've got 10. So 1. Just going to check out the numerology. Beginnings. Beginnings, initiative, leadership, self, courage, and willpower. So you've got intuition coming in as a past energy, and that is listening to your internal wisdom. That leads so nicely into this card, actually. This is the lessons. There's also like a sense of like tradition and religion, and it's that sort of, what's the name for them? Like, the sort of the systems of religion and education and legality and stuff like that. So the present energy and the center of that to me is taking all the lessons that you've learned from past experiences into this new beginning. It wouldn't surprise me if we get some aces out with the clarifiers, because there's that sort of feel of gearing up for it. Gearing up for a new beginning. Why do I get the feel like some of you are reflecting on a past relationship? In the weekly one, there was that sense of it sort of holding you back. And I'm getting that feeling with this as well, that this is kind of getting in the way, and you know better. Sorry, that might be a very specific message for someone. It just kind of come through there of you know better, you wiser, you know this, you know better. Right, I'm going to get some clarifiers. What deck am I being drawn to? Go with Shadowscape. Let's see. Why is intuition there? Whoa, that was fast. Oh my word. Definitely reflecting on a heartache. That is the same card as that. That's the Three of Swords there. Something really hurt you in the past and it's playing on your mind lately. The King of Swords. You know that's that thing again. Especially with intuition, you know the truth, you know your truth of the matter. Let's get another one there. There's so much about wisdom here, but it's internal wisdom. I don't know if you're in a situation and you're getting a lot of intuition and a lot of guidance and messages, but it's just coming through so strongly, this King of Swords. But this could be, I get the sense for some of you, this is a past thing. This has already been, and it's something that you're just reflecting on. I feel like there's energy there with it. We've got the Ace of Swords there. I knew there was an ace coming out somewhere. You have a new truth, the Five of Pentacles. I feel like for some there was a decision that you made and it didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. It's feeling like regarding a relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic. But it's something that you regret. There's a lot of regret feeling, especially with this as well. But you've come out of it with a new truth, a new perspective on things. And this is your wisdom. Let's see. Let's see what we can get out for wisdom. Fenestra. Why is wisdom there in the present? Oh my word. One day just one will pop out. Do you know what? I'm going to take all them. Oh, we've got the Hermit under there and the Empress. There's a sort of Hermit energy with this still of pausing. There's a pause. Page of Swords, Knight of Wands. This is way too many, I think. Hierophant. The Hierophant is out again for the Hierophant. This is swift communication. This is, I feel like it's just come to you. I think for a lot of you, you've already moved on from this heartache. And just all of a sudden, it's like a memory has popped in your head of that person. That's what I'm getting the feeling of. Page of Swords and Knight of Wands. See, this is quite swift as well in itself. In fact, I'm going to take these three cards together. The Page of Swords is kind of like a sort of cocky attitude of I can take on anything. And the Knight of Wands is, he kind of breezes in and out. So we've got this swift communication and this very breezy sort of attitude that's coming in. And to me, it is feeling like an energy rather than people. And this Knight could be a person. Maybe if it is relating to a person, then it's someone who didn't stick around long enough. I think that's right, that's true for some of you. It was someone you wanted something serious with and you thought you had something serious with. And it's interesting that the Hierophant, I looked at the Hierophant there, the Hierophant, sorry, I always say the Hierophant. It can be the Hierophant for me. I feel like there's a caution there to not rush into something. To me, it's feeling more of a caution against repeating actions that you've done in the past. There's such a defensive attitude. You're defending your heart. You're defending your emotions. Have you learnt the lessons? I feel like that's what the reading's kind of asking is have you learnt the lessons from the past? Have you acknowledged your intuition and your inner guidance system? We've got the Hierophant here with the 10 of Pentacles. This is feeling like this is what you want, what you're aiming towards. But there's all this sort of breeziness before it, and the Hierophant, having him out twice, just feels like that confirmation of take the lessons, think about the lessons that you've learned. Right, let's see what we get for heartache and loss. I'm going to use the Fountain deck. I think I keep saying it's the Foundation deck. It's not, it's the Fountain deck. Having a dyslexic moment with the thing. Sorry, I've injured my thumb as well, which is making it a bit challenging. Right, where's heartache and loss there as a future energy? Why have we got that in the future? This is feeling so reflective of the past. Where's heartache and loss there in the future? I can only think that it's more like, don't repeat. Oh my God, 3 of Swords. Wow. 3 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 3 of Swords. This was some major heartache. This was someone that you wanted to spend your life with. This was the person you thought was the one. It feels a bit like it was love at first sight and it ended up burning out. No luck, see, 2 of Cups. Oh. You mirrored each other. You thought, why is the past in the future? It's reading as a past. I'm feeling it as a past. And I don't know if it's like, take it as it resonates. It's like trying to translate another language reading these sometimes. I feel like for some of you, it's a warning against repeating mistakes of the past. I'm getting that so strongly. For others, it may be a warning to not repeat the mistakes of the past. Especially with all these lesson cards in there and intuition. It's taking what you know and seeing why that relationship broke down and being careful to not repeat it again. Nine of Swords. Wow. There's like, so, I mean, the thing with the energies, I always say it's a bit like being on a bus and going to different bus stops. This is not a set in stone. This is your energy that you're coming in with into the reading. This is the present of what's going on. But you could be here, you could be there, you could be in the middle. But this is changeable. All of this is changeable. And that's where I'm getting the sense of learning the lessons and going back to that you know feeling. You know, for some of you, this could be a returning lover. And it's someone that you thought you had a soul connection with. But the massive, massive message that's coming through is to listen to your internal wisdom. Take it slow. See if anything's changed. I feel like someone else had a similar reading. I'm not 100% sure what star sign it was. I'm wondering if maybe you're dealing with them. Is there anything more for that? I'm not sure if anything more is going to come out. Come on. Oh, that's too many. Come on, just one more. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Thank you. Six of Swords. Moving away from that anxiety. There's so much mental anxiety here, and sorry, I feel like you're guarding against your heart being broken again. And maybe it's the same person that's come back, or maybe it's a new love and it's triggered you. Something has triggered that memory of loss. But I always see this, like even when it's a reading like this, which has got, look, Three of Swords, Three of Swords, Three of Swords. It's got quite heavy on the heartache. There's still that warning of you learned something from that situation. And just take those lessons and sail away from it. Don't let it go through this again. I think I don't like giving advice as such, but there's that sense of just wait, just take it slowly, take that patience. Don't invest so much until you know, until you have the answer inside. And there's that thing again, you know. That's all I'm hearing is you know. Right, let's see. This is the Power Thought cards by Louise Hay. I like to end with a bit of a positive message. I am beautiful and everybody loves me. I radiate acceptance and I am deeply loved by others. Love surrounds me and protects me. I feel like this is a bit of a nod to your self-confidence and having that level of confidence to understand and know that you are worthy of love. You're worth so much more than whatever it was that happened here, whatever it was that you're reflecting on right now. So if this is a returning lover and they treated you like shit and they want to get back in, just have a good think about why that relationship ended and if anything has changed since then. If it has, because it can, then that's great. Happy days. But there's just a warning here of it feels very repeating the mistakes of the past. Anyway, hope that's been helpful. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. And let me know in the comments how that resonated or if that resonated for you. Thank you and bye.